Get that up there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Drop the T. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right, all right, all right. Hello, everyone. I told you guys I was going to come on my channel and come live. Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 if you guys can hear me. All right. All right. So welcome to my channel, Drop the T. I just wanted to come on here and chat with you guys for a little while. And just, if you guys wanted to ask some questions about me, you can put them in the chat. So I just want to talk about a few things here. Let's give it up for our girl Melanie. She looked so good with that blue on. Blue was Melanie color this year. What y'all think about the blue she been wearing so far? What you guys think about that? Y'all thinking she looking good in the blue? I mean, Jay Bolden be having her looking good. Hello, Linda Gamble, Lori Bell, Shirley Bishop, Yvette Bell. Hello, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming over to my live. Forgive me if I mess up on something. This is my second time going live, so forgive me if I mess up on something. Thank you guys so much for coming over to my live. So we're going to talk about a couple of things here. We're going to talk about, I was looking at Millie Chang's interview she had with Ken. And, I didn't too much, like some of the things he was saying. And one thing that rubbed me the wrong way about Ken is it kind of caught me off guard when he said that he dated another woman that was married. So I'm thinking that Ken has a pattern of dating women that are married and women who got kids already. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think he got a pattern of doing that? Because I think that's weird for somebody to date women that's already married, that's married or separated and with kids. I'm trying to figure out, why would he like dating women that's either separated or married and got kids? I'm trying to figure out, why is he doing that? And why don't he have any kids? That's kind of odd to me. And he just said it so proudly, like he don't got a problem with it. Like that's something to be proud of. So I don't know. I'm still looking at him sideways about, why are you thinking that's something good about you dating women with kids and that are married or separated from their husband. I'm still kind of side-eyeing him on that. Because I did tell you guys that me and Sassy T, when we had went to Mimosas with Melody in Huntsville, that we had met him and Trish there. And he was okay, but he was dressed like he was going to a PTA meeting. He was okay. We just took a picture with him, but Sassy T didn't take one. I took one with him and Trish. But I was kind of side-eyeing him a little bit then. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm still kind of watching him a little bit, because I don't trust no man like that want to be around women with kids and stuff like that. And you ain't got no kids of your own, and then you don't bringing another child from another relationship over as well. I don't know. I don't trust that. And everything I said is alleged and in my very own opinion, and that's for entertainment purposes only. Just alleged, just me. If I'm dating somebody or whatever, I don't, I wouldn't bring them around my kids or whatever. We'll have to, meet at his house or something like that. You ain't coming in my house around my kids. No, I don't do that. But, for each their own, people can do what they want to do. But I'm just saying. And then also, why do y'all think that Trish was separated from Marquise for that long time and never got a divorce. What do y'all think? What was the reason? And then some struck me as odd. Her and Ken been together for what, 1 or 2 years? Why didn't you file for a divorce then? If you knew things were getting serious between you and Ken, why wouldn't you file for a divorce? Do you think she didn't want the divorce for Marquise? Would you say Linda Gamble? He seems like an ex-offender to me, and in my opinion, and allegedly, yeah, I have to be, sign on him because you go from one married woman to another with kids. No, me, I would have pulled his background up before things would even got to that further. I would have pulled his background up and seen was anything on there. I would have checked that out first. And then another thing, because we as women, we have girls. You can't let no man move in your house like that, because you don't know if he's looking at your daughter or you. Well, you know what? With boys nowadays too, you don't know who they're looking at, the boy or the girl. That's why no, no, I have to come over by your house to see you. You can't come in here. No, And then also, I would have been, I live in Wisconsin. We have a thing called CCAP. You can run CCAP on them as well to see if they have anything on them. And then I would have started asking questions like, where did you all live at before? And things like that. So I'd have been in other, cities and towns running background on him as well. Because something is odd where this man dates married women and separated women with kids. This is all allegedly. This is weird. And he says it so proudly. So I would be running background checks on him. Just all allegedly and in my very own opinion. You said you believe they was working it out, Trish and Ken, Linda? Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, because why wouldn't she file for a divorce? File a divorce then, because her and Ken been together for 2 years? Why didn't either Ken or Trish make do the divorce? Or why didn't Ken ask Trish when is she gonna be getting a divorce? What'd you say? It sounds like lies and more lies. It sounds like he treats the kids good, but again, you don't know. You don't want any, but I date women with them. Okay, all right. Everybody in here, we can agree to disagree. I like everybody for us to have our own opinions and things like that. So yeah, we can agree to disagree. Okay. But nowadays, I don't like how he dominating the children care situation. Okay. But to me, I wouldn't want my boyfriend get in me and he's still her husband. I was gonna say ex-husband. I wouldn't want him getting in my business with my husband and we got kids together. I would want me and my husband to come to some type of resolution on our own. I don't need Ken there. And Ken there to cheerleader me on. I know how to deal with my husband. I don't need you there. And then another thing, I would not let him be saying, bad things about my husband or the kid's father, or whatever, because that's making the situation worse to me. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that Trish should step in and say something about Ken talking about Marquise? Lies and more lies says, in my opinion, I'm wondering if he can have any of his own. I don't want kids. I'm not dating anyone that has them. Okay. Yeah. Yvette Bell, he asked her if she looked surprised by those papers. Yeah. The way Trish looked, she was surprised. I don't think she was expecting to get those papers. Yvette, I don't think she was expecting to get that. I think Marquise threw her off with that. But catch this. Did you see how Ken looked at Trish? He know that look. He know that look. I think Ken knows that Trish still got some feelings for Marquise. Which I think. I drop a one in the chat if you think Trish still has feelings for Marquise. Hello, Mimi. Hello from the bushes. Ken said in his interview today that is not what he said. The lady he was with was not married when they were together. He said they played it to make it sound like that. No. How many people heard when him and Martel and all them was together that he said that he was dating a married woman? What? He said that's not what he said. So everybody just going, he said that. How many people heard Ken say when he was with Martel them that he had dated another married woman? Would you say that you don't think that she's going to marry him? I don't think she is either because Ken is the only one that's talking about getting married. I don't hear Trish saying nothing about getting married. It's always him talking about getting married. I don't hear Trish talking about getting married at all. It's always him. What'd you say, Mimi? That's what he said. I think he was lying in the interview. You think he was lying in the interview, Mimi? I know I wasn't hearing things. He said he had dated another married woman. Now he's trying to go back and say he didn't say that? Well, no, because Trish said, they said that the woman had came over there to Trish's house and caught him over there at Trish's house. Did anybody remember that? That his girlfriend or the woman he was staying with caught him over there at Trish's house. Would you say, Linda, Trish wants her husband back? Yeah, I think Trish wants to be back with Marquise. I do. Now, I can agree with that. I don't think she won't Ken. I think she liked what Ken can do for her. He can do for her financially. That's what I think. Which I think. Hello, Sweet Essence. Hello, Terry Gay, Mimi. Who else is in here? Hello, y'all. I think that Trish likes that Ken is financially stable. Not to say Trish is not, because she works at the ear thing. So I'm not saying that she's not financially stable, but hey, you don't want to spend if you don't got to spend your own money now, hey, you ain't got to spend your own. I'm not saying Trish is not financially stable, but come later. He said after the divorce, they're going to counsel together and separate. Come later. He said after the divorce, they're going to counseling together and separately. Marriage will come later. Who, Ken said that, Mimi? That they're going to counseling? Why do he keep? Oh, she's an engineer? Okay. Well, then why do he keep saying that, Mimi, that he ready to marry Tristan? Why does he keep saying that then? Like he ready to get married right now? What you say, sure? You said I did. Oh, okay. I don't know. Something is going on. But another thing I think, Linda, you said you don't think Trish is going to marry Ken? I don't. You know what? I don't think she want to marry Ken, but I don't think she want to tell Ken that she don't want to marry him. That's what I don't think that she wants to tell him that. I think she likes Ken, but she ain't in love with Ken. I think she like him, but she ain't in love with him. She likes what he can do for her. Because Ken always saying he got all this money and things like, and things like that. I think she likes what he can do for her, like going on trips and things like that. And I think he said they started that business, that fitness business, he said. And I think he said they're getting ready to have a house built. Something like that. He said they're gonna have a house built or something to that effect. You said, Linda, we need to hear from Trish herself. Well, Trish not saying that she not, like if a woman want to get married, she'll be, just glowing like she ready to get married. Hi, Cece. Trish, she don't act like no woman who want to get married. Because, she been married to Marquise ever since they were teenagers, like in their 20s, I think. No, 19 or no, I think they got married when they was 18. I would want a break. I wouldn't want to get right back married. If you got a divorce and you've been married ever since you was 18, who wants to get right back married again? Who want to do that? You heard what Melanie said. Melanie said, I don't want to be married right now. What that, Alicia? You said she want her husband back? I think she do because she's familiar with Marquis. She's been knowing him ever since they were teenagers. I think maybe she wanted him to get himself together. But I don't think she won't Ken. I think she likes Ken, but she don't love Ken. That's just my opinion. All allegedly and in my very own opinion. I don't think she loved him. This will Mimi said this will be their third house. Trish sold the house she was with, house she was in, and the house they are in now. He said they are in the second house since they have been together. Oh, okay. So this is a second house? So Trish sold the other house she was in, and the house they are in now he brought. He said they are in the second house since they have been together. Okay. Yeah. Trish needs to, when you get a divorce and you've been with somebody for that long time like that, you need time to yourself to get to know who you are as a person, get to know what you want as a person, because when you be with a person for that long of a time, you need to set time to yourself to get back to know who you are. I don't think I would even be dating nobody. I wouldn't. I wouldn't because you've been tied. Well, I don't want to say tied down either. When you've been married for that long of a time, you want some time to yourself, some peace. I wouldn't want to start back dating, but for each their own. You need to get to know who you are without a man, because when you get married young, you like a kind of like a child. So as a grown woman by yourself living on your own, you need to get to know who you are when as a to me as a woman, without your mate, get to know maybe you like some different stuff, because we as women, sometimes women just say your husband likes chocolate. You really don't like chocolate, but oh, okay, my husband likes chocolate. I'll say I like chocolate. But now that you're not with your husband, you're like, oh, I don't really like chocolate. Some things like that. Because I know a lot of people that do that. Oh, I really don't like the movie, but my husband liked it, so I just went along with them. Things like that. So when you're not with that person no more, you might get to realize some of the things you used to like when you was with your husband. You might not like them no more. You said he never moved in with her in the marital home. He said he spent the night but never moved in. Oh yeah, because Marquis said they moved out of that house, and then he said he gave Trish the deposit for the house that they in now. Or is he saying that they moved out of that house too? Because I was under the impression that Marquis said that he gave Trish the money for the deposit for the house that they're in now. So did they move out of that house too? Anybody? Linda, Mimi, or Cece? Did they move out of that house? Ken and Trish? Because Marquis is saying that's how he knew that Trish was messing with Ken. He seen him on the camera. So is they still in that house, or did they move in a different house? Because he the one that gave her the money on the house. That's what Marquis is saying. And if he did give her the house, I think as a man, Ken, he should get another house, because, or either give Marquis that money back he gave on the house. That's what I would do, as a, he should give Marquis his money back that he put down on that house. You said that was a marital house? So Ken went over there to the marital house, Mimi? And spent the night? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Ken, allegedly, Ken, you lucky somebody didn't do. Okay. You know what? This is just me. I wouldn't I'm married, so I'm just saying in general. I wouldn't go to nobody. I don't care if they separated or whatever. Why would you go to somebody's house that they husband or wife lived in with their family? What y'all couldn't find no hotel or nothing to go to? Why would you want to go in there? Why? You don't think that's disrespectful? Do anybody think that's disrespectful to go into a marital property? I just think that's disrespectful to go into a marital property. And even if I wasn't married, I met somebody, and they said that him and their wife or something lived there. Hi, Maria. Good evening. I wouldn't feel comfortable, because that house has mental value to that man or that woman. They raised a family there, so why would you want to go to that house? And the same thing with Trish. Allegedly, she went over there to Mel and Martel house, allegedly to train him. But Martel is saying something different. He talking about they was over there watching movies and drinking wine. That's what Martel said. How many think they were over there training, or how many think they were over there drinking wine and watching a movie? Look, honey, she don't know who she messing with, honey. Martel gonna tell it. You just wait. Because now that Ken talking about he want to have this set down with Martel, because he got trying to have Trish out here looking bad like she a 304. He said he wants to have a set down with Martel. So we're gonna see how this gonna go with the set down. So how many people think this set down gonna go well? Do you think Martel gonna try to get smart with Ken about the set down, or do you think he gonna tell him some things about the training? Do you think he gonna say something else? You said they go to the house because they wish they were the spouse in the spouse's shoes. Mickey said Trish better hope Martel was not recording her. She showed better, because allegedly, I don't know, baby, Trish, you shouldn't have went over there. I'm just tell you now, because allegedly, in my very own opinion, I don't trust Martel. Martel, honey, I don't know. Martel be on one, because he might have had something there. I don't know. I don't trust Martel. She said Martel is up. You said he gonna tell CC? Oh, she said he'll tell her, throw hints. That's what I'm saying. Well, maybe Trish should go with Ken. Maybe Trish should not let Ken go by himself, because if he go by himself and Trish is not there, and I know line what Martel might say. So I think Trish better go with Ken. I have to go with him, because you don't know. Martel might say something. Because look, Trish did not even want us to know that she knew Martel. Martel busted out. Trish lied all the way to the end. Martel kept on busting her out. So she should not let Ken go talk to Martel by itself, because you don't know what else will come out of Martel's mouth. What lies and more lies? You can tell he has a lot you're missing, because Ken said Martel invited her to his event and he was acting like he wanted her then. What? That's why I'm saying lies and more lies. Look, Trish better not let Ken go talk to Martel by himself, because you know he got that phone. He been to pop something up on Ken. Trish, your best bet is to go with Ken over to the meeting, because you don't know what Martel got on that phone. I wouldn't let Ken go by himself, because you was trying to hide it that, you know. Well, no, Martel at first. Let me get this corrected. Martel was trying to act like he didn't know who Trish was, but Trish was gonna keep it as she was training him. Martel got macho and said, "I don't want no woman. Ain't no woman training me." Now he done busted out now and said, "Ain't no woman gonna train him." But Trish was trying to keep it cute, you know. No, I was going over to train him. Now Martel done said, "Ain't no woman gonna train him." So if you saying ain't no woman gonna train you, what was Trish really doing over your house, sir? Deborah said Ken needs to leave Martel alone. He just called her ugly. Yeah. We said Ken doesn't care. He just wants camera time. Look. I don't know. You don't know what's gonna come out of Martel's mouth. He could be trying to be funny, because how we gonna know who lying? Trish could be lying, or Martel could be lying. What if Martel say something happened? Then Trish said no, it didn't happen. You can't believe nothing Trish say, because she'd already lied 99 times. So if Martel allegedly, this is all allegedly and in my very own opinion, what if Martel said something happened and then Trish said nothing didn't happen? Who you gonna believe? They ain't got no. Well, no, we can't even believe Martel, because he lied too. So both of them lied together. So you can't believe neither one of them, because we didn't caught Trish lying so many times. Then she said she lied because she didn't want them to look at her or look at her any type of way. So if he do say they did something, Trish gonna come back and say no. So we ain't gonna never know the truth unless there's some evidence. Look, this is my thing right here. Ken keeps saying it was before him. Well, Ken, if it was before you, why do you want to sit down and have a talk with Martel? You keep saying it was before you, sir. Why do you want to sit down and have a talk with Martel if it was before you? What's the problem? That don't make sense. But then too, you remember when Maurice was having his confessional, and also when he was talking to Kimmy, he already said that he thinks Ken loves Trish more than Trish loves him. Maurice, everybody can see it, because Maurice even said it, and that I don't agree with Maurice at all. But that one thing he said made sense to me, that Ken loves Trish more than Trish loves him. But I don't even think Trish loves Ken. She likes him a lot. She don't love him. And another thing, look, I don't think she should be keep playing with this man as she don't like him, because you know nowadays these people are these men ain't taking too likely to, you know, you trying to break up with them, and they didn't feel they didn't did a lot of stuff for you. And I've been off of YouTube for maybe 3 or 4 days. I went to a funeral in St. Louis this weekend. Then as I'm coming back, I get home and I get a call that my cousin, she had a DV situation. She's younger than me, and we she lived in Appleton, Wisconsin, and she was going with a young man, and she was going with a young man, and he used to, um, you know what I'm saying, guys, do DV, and we begged her not to move to Minnesota with him because she had no family there. We get a call. He has powed her 4 times in the back. She's no longer with us. 4 times. I mean, excuse me, 10 times in the back. So like I said, I've been having a lot of stuff going on. And she was 41 years old. She had no kids or anything, but we begged her not to go to Minnesota with her because he had already been doing things to her. And, you know, she wouldn't listen to us. It'll be okay, things like that. Then we get that phone call. This is in Minnesota, and um, you know, we you know just trying to get everything, but we got that part where they told us that she was piled like 10 times in the back, and I think that was just, you know, but yeah, that, you know, our family had just been going through it. Then we just buried a cousin. You know, I went to St. Louis to a funeral. Then we had another funeral here uh, yesterday. I couldn't make it to that one. I'm just burnt out with funerals. Then now we have another one with my other cousin. I told them I'm burnt out. I really am. I'm burnt out. So I said, let me just get on YouTube to get my mind off of a lot of stuff. But yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. Um, just trying to, you know, get my mind on some other stuff. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, guys. Yeah. So that's why I said I'm gonna get on here and go live, you know, and things like that, and start talking. But you know, like I tell people, if you know anybody that's going through DV, you know, try to, you know, get them some help. And I really tried. I really tried. But you know, when people are grown, you can't make them do things. You know, you can only pray for them and, you know, wish for the best. And we, you know, tried to tell her, but she wouldn't listen to us. So, you know, when people are think they in love and things like that, they do what they want to do and think that they can you know, help people out, and sometimes it just don't go that way. But yeah. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers and things like that. Thank you. Yeah. But and I do have a nonprofit I'm just starting, me, my sister, my cousin. It's called um I can't even, I lost my train of thought. Um Women Empowered. So I've just started that. But I, you know, every time we try to do stuff, it's like our family will come and something will happen. But you know, I'm trying to, like I said, God, I'm trying to get it going, but things just happen. But we said we're going to start doing some things this weekend, talking about it, having another meeting about it. But yeah, I'm trying to get that going to help single Black women, young Black women, um, black women who are going through things, and anybody, you know, women that are going through things. So like clothes, giving them resources and things like that. feeding the homeless. So that's some of the things that my nonprofit is going to be doing here in Wisconsin. Yeah, so that's some of the things I'm trying to do. But I done got off the subject, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me get back on the subject here. Yeah, so we were talking about Ken. We were talking about Ken and about. I'm sorry, guys. That's my daughter here. I think she don't know I'm on live right now. My daughter, I have my 13-year-old daughter. But like I said, if I was Trish, I would go to that meeting whenever Ken and Martel have that meeting. I would go to that meeting because look, I think Martel gonna try to be funny and say some stuff, and I wouldn't be scared to tell y'all he could have some on the phone because y'all remember he showed well he said, remember what he said, allegedly that Coleslaw saw something on his phone. So allegedly he could have some on his phone to Trish. Allegedly, not saying he do, but allegedly he could. So no, you ain't gonna you're not gonna be showing nobody nothing of me if I ain't there. I want to see what you got. If he has something, I'm just saying allegedly. I'm saying he do, or he might say something that's not true. So he try to be funny and things like that. But I wouldn't let him go to no meet without me. But I want to know what y'all gonna talk about. I want to know what's going on here. What you want to ask them. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Thank you so much for coming over to my chat here, to my live here. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to do good here. This is my second time going live. The last time I tried to go live, it was static. It was just static, and I don't know what was going on, but it was something going on. So, guys, how many of you guys think now? You remember Martel already said that he wouldn't let no woman train him. So what was Trisha doing over there by the house? Because she said she went over there to allegedly train him, but now Martel said that he wouldn't let no woman train him. And he said they were over there watching a movie and drinking wine. He said he thinks she had some wine. What do y'all think they were over there doing there? Because Trish keeps saying they were over there to train, but Martel said they were over there watching a movie. So which one do y'all think it is? Do you think they trained or they watched the movie? But we have to get off this subject about Ken and them because I want to talk about what is her name? Gail Lewis? Oh, Gail Lewis, she had the last laugh on her husband. Did y'all see that? That she went on TikTok. She's been going on TikTok, I think, for the last couple of days. Gail. Mimi said, make it a movie. Make it a movie? Oh. You think she was making a movie over there? Oh my God. I hope oh my God. I hope she allegedly, in my very own opinion, I hope she did not do nothing over there in that marital property. Lord Jesus. I hope she didn't do nothing over there in that marital property. I hope she didn't do nothing over there. I hope she didn't do nothing over there in that property. Now that's a disgrace if she did that. Now that is wrong. To do something over there, somebody. Okay. Trish, I hope you didn't do nothing. Allegedly. Yep, allegedly. I hope you didn't do nothing over there. Because Trish is the stuff that she's doing because she don't really talk. She looks so quiet, like she wouldn't do nothing like that. But like my mama said, you got to watch the quiet ones. She better hope, allegedly, and in my very own opinion, that what nothing set up over there, or that nothing didn't get taped or anything. I hope not. I really hope nothing, nothing happened over there. Have anybody been following Gail Lewis with her husband when she caught him at the airport? Because y'all know when we had went to mimosas with Melanie, the first one that was in Atlanta, that the mistress was there. Did y'all know that? She was there with Claudia. Yeah, she was there. And I looked at her. I said, wait a minute. I said, ain't that the lady that Gail Lewis caught at the airport with her husband? And she, when I gave her that look, she knew I knew that she knew I knew who she was. But if y'all go over there on TikTok, and I was looking at some stuff on Caramel Rail's page, shout out to Caramel Rail, she got quite a bit of money from Mr. Lewis. She got 22. He had a lot of stock in Renner Center. Was it 22,000? 22 something. She got half of that. This man has to give her $45,000 for the next 2 years. $45,000 a month in alimony for the next 2 years. Then next 2 or 4 years, in the next 2 years, it drops down to $40,000 for the next 2 years. Then he has to give her a lump sum of $120,000. So every 2 years, it'll go, it's 45,000 a month. This is a month, $45,000 a month for the next 2 years. Then the next 2 years, it goes down to 40,000 for the next 2 years a month. 40,000 every month. His life insurance is 1.5 million. She's the beneficiary of it. Now, y'all remember that Gail said this is all allegedly and in my very own opinion for entertainment purposes only. The mistress name was on it. The judge said Gail is the beneficiary of any life insurance policies he had. They're worth 1.5 million. So the mistress can't get nothing unless he gonna go get another policy. But any policies he have right now, Gail is the beneficiary of them. It's in the court documents. They said any policy he have right now, she is the beneficiary. She has a black card. He has to pay that off. It's over what's that, $500 and some $1,000. He has to pay that off. Now, there's some rich people stuff here. The reward miles for the black card and the another card, he has to give her half of all of those, and there were a lot of them. The house, she gets the house. The house is worth 1.5 million. He has to pay the mortgage on the house and the bills in the house. She gets to keep her Benz truck and some other kind of car. What else did she get? Some more stock he had. She gets that. What else did she get? Some more shares he got on something else. So Gail came out really good with that divorce. Gail Lewis. So I don't know if the mistress might want to maybe pack it on up because Gail got half or more than half of everything he got. And those shares he had got at Renner Center, that was a lot of shares. And that the shares he had for his company, oh, Gail tore him up. She had some good lawyers. And then she had was it a private investigator or a forensic something? He has to pay half of that as well. She has some good lawyers. Them lawyers tore her husband apart. Them lawyers Gail Lewis had, they ate her husband up. So Gail is setting good right now. You know, like I said, he had to give her that lump sum of money. Plus, she's going to be getting the $45,000 every month for alimony. She got shares in everything, her miles. She got the house. He got to pay the mortgage, everything. So, oh, she get to keep her season holder passes for the Atlanta Hawks season passes. Then he got to keep one of the season passes. So she really ain't lost nothing. But that's why he didn't want to divorce her, because she knew, like she said, he told her he didn't want to lose half of his stuff. But it didn't matter, because he done lost half of it. Do you know how bad he must have felt when they told him he had to give her half of those shares for all of his companies? She got half of all of that, but she got over half. Yeah, she came out pretty good. Well, I won't say that she came out really good. Now remember, he was saying that was his house. Why should he have to leave his house? The judge told him he had to leave his house, and you're gonna pay the mortgage. How about that? Yep. The only thing she has to pay is her own phone bill. Yep. And those Atlanta Falcons. Yep. She got the Hawks and he got the Falcons. Yeah. That mistress, you should have seen her at that thing. She had like a little smirk on her face, because she knew I knew who she was. But let's see, Gail got the last laugh now. You want them now? Because Gail done got her half. You can have them. And you know what? Like, I've been with my husband for, my son is 19, 18, for 20 something years. I've been with him for 23 years and known him for 25 years. And I've been married to him for 18 years. Do you know how hurt I would be if I found out all that stuff about him? She said she felt like she didn't even know him. She said all the stuff she found out. It wasn't just that one girl. It was multiple of women. And allegedly, it was even a man by the name of Andre. Alleged. This is all alleged. This is what Gail said. Then she said she started going through her house and opening up like old laptops and things like that. She was finding websites and stuff that he was on. And she said she knew she didn't have a chance with him, because the youngest girl, I think she said, was 39, and she said she's 56. So she said she knows she didn't have a chance with him because he liked the younger women now. He didn't, she was an older woman now. He liked it them young. And um, and he was giving these women money. It wasn't just one. She said he'd been cheating on her their whole marriage. And then another thing that I thought was just disgusting, when she said when she used to go to the hospital and have to have surgeries, he would say he could not stay at the hospital. What husband do you know say they can't stay at the hospital with their wife when they having a surgery? Anything could go wrong. And she said he was going over there to be with them women. What's that song, to me, a stranger in my home? Oh, I would be so devastated. I would be just devastated. She said their whole marriage he was cheating on her. And then another thing, and I tell people this, I know everything that's going on with finances. I don't where I don't know nothing that's going on. She said when the lawyers was trying to ask her about their finances, she said that she felt dumb because her husband handled everything. She couldn't really answer nothing because he handled everything. Not me. Mortgage, light and gas, uh, credit cards, insurance. I know everything. Anything. Ain't nothing shaking in here. Ain't nothing moving without me. Ain't nothing moving. She said she didn't know nothing. She said she felt so dumb when the lawyers was trying to ask her stuff. She said because her husband took care of everything. And then the sad part about this, she had a credit card with that American Express. He was letting the mistress use her credit card with her name on there. His name wasn't even on there. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. That's how dirty he was. He was letting her, the mistress, use this woman credit card with her name on there. Your name wasn't even on there, sir. How dirty is that? But he had already told her, Gail said, why he didn't want to divorce her. He said, "Do you think I done worked all this time. You think I'm gonna give up my stuff?" That's why he didn't want to divorce Gail, because he knew that she was gonna get half everything. That's why he didn't want to divorce her. So that's why he was just messing around with these other women. And sometimes he didn't come home, and he was, flying all over the place with these other women, because he knew if Gail divorced him, she would take half of the stuff like she did. And these men ain't stupid. They don't want to give up half of their stuff. But it ended up working out in her favor anyway. She got half everything. It ended up working out for her. So the blues song is cheaper to keep her. But and that's what he was trying to do. But Gail said, uh-uh. Gail said, hell no, to the no, no, no. And then she said she had to go to the doctor and get every type of test it was, for diseases. Because she said not only, that he was sleeping with women, allegedly. She said it was an Andre man. Allegedly. This is what she said. And I don't know, allegedly, and this is all for entertainment purposes. This is what Gail was saying. So she said she had to go get every sexually transmitted disease test she could take, because he was sleeping with all these people. And I know we don't want to go to the J, but I don't know. I probably have to put a hand. I can't say that, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. But no. And she said she was sick to her stomach. She said she had cried so much she couldn't cry no more. She just started weeping. Because you think about it, like, I've been with my husband for so long. I don't even, I don't know if that's a long time to be with somebody. I got divorced. I don't know if I could. And I don't even know how people date out here no more, because I didn't been with him for so long, and from the horror stories that I didn't have been hearing about people, I probably, I think I would be paranoid. Yeah, I think I would be paranoid. Like I told you, I would have to run background checks. I wouldn't want nobody in my house, because I have a 13-year-old daughter. So nobody couldn't come in my house. My daughter is 13. So I probably just would be by myself then, because I don't no because I didn't heard too many horror stories, where and this is a true story, where I'm not gonna say any names, but her husband, she kind of thought something was going on. Kind of thought something was going on. So she pretended like we was asleep, and you know how your husband peep over there and see if you sleep. So she played like she was asleep. He gets up, tiptoeing out the bed. Now you ease the door open and close it. So she said she laid there like she was asleep for, about 5 or 10 minutes. And then she gets up. She goes in her daughter room. He in the bed with her daughter. She said she tried to kill him. Excuse me. Can't say that. Tried to K. So that's why I said you don't even, because again, that was not his daughter. That was her daughter. So you can't trust everybody. You can marry some people, but look what happened. That's why I say you don't know if these men looking at you, and these girls nowadays, they're real big. Like my daughter's taller than me, and she's thick, she's solid. So, you know, um you just don't know nowadays. You can't date people and bring them in your house around your kids, and so you got to go to their house or something, or meet them out somewhere. You can't let people in your house now. I'm a '70s child. Like I said, I've been with my husband for over 20 some years, so dating out here, they said it's bad. So you just, I feel, that's why I said I probably would be really paranoid if now I can't, no. And then another thing, guys, if anybody is getting in Ubers, be very, very careful. That's another thing. You can't even get in an Uber now. Have y'all heard that these Uber people are spraying stuff in the cars now, trying to knock you out and do the R now? I done seen 3 stories now where these Uber and Lyft people are trying to do stuff to it's not even the younger girls, it's the older women too. The younger girl, I think she was 18, she had called her Uber from her to take her home from work. And she said she got in the car and the Uber driver was telling her she was cute and everything. And she said the Uber driver started spraying stuff, she said, and she asked him what he was spraying. He said some air freshener. She said she started to feel dizzy and tried to get lightheaded. And she said, "What are you spraying?" He said, "Just air freshener." And then she said he kept on telling her she was cute. She said she hurried up and jumped out the car. Her head is scraped up, her arms and everything. She said that he was spraying some stuff trying to allegedly knock her out to try to do something to her. So you got to be careful when you get in the dang old Uber. And then when she got jumped out the car, she had some type of chemicals that was in her system. The hospital said that was not no air freshener because she had got lightheaded and everything. He was trying to spray some stuff in the to the car to do something to her. She said she felt like she was getting ready to pass out. That's why she jumped out of the Uber because she thought he was getting ready to her. So because she said she kept asking him, "What are you spraying in here?" She said she was getting lightheaded, and she said something told her just to jump out that Uber. She said she jumped up out of there. So you can't even be getting these Ubers. And then I'm like, okay, wait a minute. The Uber track you, so people know who you're in the Uber with. But I guess these Uber drivers don't care. And the other girl, here now the Uber with your Uber app you get tracked. The other Uber driver took her over there in the back of her apartment and R her, and you know what? K'd her. So the Uber and the Lyfts are not even safe either. And then now they got the Uber for teens. So now I can't even let my teen daughter that's 13 even get in the teen Uber because, like I said, my daughter is thick. My daughter is taller than me. So you can't even put your kids in these teen Ubers because the people, even though you can track these Ubers and you know who they are, apparently the Uber and the Lyft drivers don't care because this is the third incident that I heard that these Uber drivers are doing stuff to little young girls and women. The other one was, I think, was that in Houston or somewhere? It was another Uber driver man who tried to do something to a woman. He was trying to pass up her house or something, and she was telling him to stop. And she was trying to get out the thing, and she was trying to open the door. He kept on pressing the lock, and some way she got out. So you got to be careful with these Uber ladies and men. I don't know, maybe keep your head on the door. These Uber and Lyft people are doing stuff too. So it doesn't matter if you can track these people, they're still doing stuff. So you can't even really get into Uber or Lyft no more. And especially if y'all can avoid getting an Uber or Lyft late at night, if you can, or have some in your purse, or a purse or something, because these people are doing all kind of stuff. Y'all know we're having a counseling session. I'm sorry. I just lie. I like to get on here and talk now. I'm about to start getting on here often, getting on here talking. Yeah, but I'm just telling y'all stuff, and maybe somebody didn't hear about these Uber and Lyft drivers, about stuff that they are doing. If you have young daughters, or if you're a person yourself that are getting in these Lyfts and Ubers, just watch it, because apparently they don't care if you can track them, they will still try something. Like I said, this is the third Uber and Lyft story I heard of these people trying to our people, the Lyft driver, Uber and Lyft drivers. So be careful getting in these Uber and Lyft people. Please be careful. Yeah, guys, and do anybody I wanted to start talking about other stuff besides like love and hip hop and stuff like that. That's why I was trying to, allegedly, guys, and in my very own opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, maybe this is crazy. It's sad out here. You can't even get in the Lyft no more, or Uber. And if you got a teen daughter, I wouldn't advise nobody to put their teen daughter in no Lyft, because that, like I said, that young lady was 18. I think she's 18. She had called a Lyft, to get home from work, and that man started spraying stuff, trying to knock her out so he could, do the R. Yeah. And then I was gonna talk about, I don't know if anybody watched Love and Hip Hop. I wanted to start talking about them too, with Rashida and also Yandy. I think as women, when you be with somebody for so long, well, I'll say Rashida, and I'll start Rashida and Kirk. Rashida is a very pretty woman. She got money and everything. I don't know what it is with her and Kirk. I know, allegedly, and in my very own opinion, some of these storylines are made up. I do know that. I do know that. But the stuff that Kirk has done, it ain't like that she can't walk away because she don't got no money. But like she says, that she's been with Kirk for a long time and she doesn't want to break up their family. I don't care. There's all right with, if you want to give somebody a chance because that's your marriage, that's you. No, there's no way that I'm gonna keep on giving somebody thousands of chances, because a man ain't gonna do that for you. If you cheat on a man cannot take the same hurt of a woman. They can't take it. So do you think he would keep on giving Rashida a chance like that if she allegedly cheated on him? No, I would walk away. Now we on to Yandy. I like Yandy. Yandy worked her way from the bottom up, because remember, she used to work for Jim Jones. You remember Chrissy and Jim Jones was the first love and hip hop couple. Yandy worked her way up, but Yandy, allegedly, in my very own opinion, I like Yandy. I've been watching Yandy, like I said, from the first love and hip hop, when Chrissy and Jim Jones was on there. He was with Erica, his second baby mama, allegedly, and in my very own opinion, for entertainment purposes only. You can't. She's Erica said that she was with Mendices, and along come Yandy. Yandy kept trying to say that Erica was a slide. I don't think Erica was a slide. There's no way. They got too many pictures together. Slides, you ain't gonna have no pictures with them. Side pieces, you ain't gonna be in all the many pictures with them and all that. So I don't think Erica was a slide. I think he had feelings for Erica. I think he really liked Erica. That's just my personal opinion. I think he really liked Erica, so and sometimes, like they say, women are gold diggers, men are gold diggers too. I think he went over there and went with Yandy because he know Yandy was on that come up. Yandy had that money and that connections. And not to say that he don't love Yandy and like Yandy. I think he, loves Yandy. Well, strong like her, and I think she has grown on him over the years. But I think he was in love with Erica. To me, that's my personal opinion. I think he was in love with Erica, but Yandy had that money, and he know that he was getting ready to go to, um, gonna be locked up for a while, and he knew Yandy could hold his stuff down for him, and she had connections, and that she could help him out with some stuff. That's just my opinion. That's allegedly, and my very own opinion. Now, do I think Jasmine know what she's talking about? That he was out here in these strip clubs, allegedly, and talking to other women and things like that? Yes, I do. Because remember, he took that ring off, like he said, and shot it somewhere. Because Yandy has been moving around, going out of town, doing all type of stuff. She has not been at the house. He's been the mom and the dad. So while Yandy was running all around, he can have a nanny come here or whatever, or his kids, or his son. Little Mandis is big enough to stay at the house by himself with the other two kids. So allegedly, he could have been going to those strip clubs or staying out because Yandy ain't there. Yandy all over the world. So he could have been over there by Erica's house. So she could have been over there too. So she could have been over there too. He could have been over there while Yandy was out of town. How she gonna know? And then me, like I said, a lot of women stay. Cause you just think about this. Women like my mama and them. My mama is born in the 40s. They could not leave their husbands and stuff because they didn't work. They didn't know how to drive at first. So they solely depended on their husbands. So they could not leave and go nowhere. But the women now, they know how to drive. They got their own money. So they don't have to stay and put up with nothing. So they can leave if they want now. But Rashida has her own money and Yandy has her own money. So I don't know what it is that why they want to stay with these people. Because you seen what Mandisi said when she asked him, would you be able to hold me down if I was in jail? Would you hold me down like I hold you down? Mandisi said no. He said he's not even gonna tell no story. He said no. What did I say? Men cannot take the same hurt as we do. Men are not going to do what we do. They go to Jay, and we'll wait for them. Do you think they're gonna wait for us? No, they just, and I like his honesty. He said no. He can't do it. And that he's being honest. He said he can't do it. So, at least he didn't lie about it and say he would wait for it. He told the truth. So you can't respect somebody for being honest. He said he would not wait for her while he went to jail. So all you could do is respect people for their honesty. But not getting off the subject. Look at Papoose waited for Remy all that time and was going up there to see her. Look what she turned around and did to him. Allegedly, and in my very own opinion. Look what he did. Look what she turned around and did to him. Now he done went and found him allegedly a little girlfriend. Now she having a fit. How you having a fit, Remy? You didn't mess with two men. Allegedly. Now let me just say that one person that I know have did that, and that was Papoose. You did not hear nothing about Papoose was out here cheating on Remy while she was locked up, and I think it was 8 years. Yeah, you didn't hear nothing about him doing nothing. And she got out here and lost all this weight and everything, and she wanted a younger man. Now all of a sudden she ain't with Easy the Black Captain no more, and she with somebody else, or they didn't broke up too. And now that Papoose found somebody, now she allegedly talking about fighting the lady. You didn't want him. You wanted some other two men you was with. But that's either here or there. Um, but yeah, y'all. I want to start talking about different things, and then I want you guys to drop it in the chat. Of things that you guys want me to talk about, because I stay on here all night and stay talking. Because especially on a Friday, I get me a cut water, and I'll be here all night talking. Y'all don't want me to get no cut water. I've been got me a cut water or some wine. I'll be on here all night talking. Y'all be like, drop the tea, been on her all night. And she yeah, so now tomorrow I might come on here because I might have me some cut water and I might be on here. If y'all don't know what cut water is, look it up in the store. Look it up online. They got all different flavors. You only need 1 can of cut water. They got a lime. They got lemon drop. They got peach margarita. They got rum punch. They got Long Island, pina colada. So they got a lot of flavors of cut water. Get y'all a 4-pack of cut water. Trust me when I say the highest alcohol, A that's in there, I think it's 12%. So I don't get the which one is that? The pina colada, because it has too much A in there. So I get the lowest amount. So now I just get the lemon drop or either the strawberry one, which has maybe 5% AL in there, because I don't want to take too much of it. So tomorrow I might have me a cut water. I got some down there now, but I don't want to get one because I got to go to work tomorrow. So I can't get one now. So because I won't get up and go to work tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow. I'm having me a cut water. So y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about tomorrow. So we can have some. Y'all have some wine. I'm gonna have me a cut water. Sure, I might have 2 cut waters tomorrow because I ain't got to go to work. I might have 2. They're gonna be mild. I ain't gonna get the one with the large amount of AL in that. I mean, AL in there, the large amount of AL. The one with the low dose, that's the strawberry and the lemon drop. I ain't gonna get the Long Island. I can't drink that one. I've been laid out and went to sleep on this thing with y'all. The low. If y'all go into the store, look for cut water, and a lot of them have a lot of AL in there. And I don't get the ones. I've tried mostly all of them. So now I know which ones I can drink and which ones I can't drink. And I know that I can only get the ones with the low amount of AL in there. I already know that. So that's why when I go in there, I already know what I'm getting. Nope, I can't get the ones like that. So I get the ones with the low amount. So I will come back on tomorrow. And then I want to talk about Winter Wonderland, because I am going there next month. I am going to the Winter Wonderland. I will be going there next month. And then we're going to talk about some other stuff as well. I see I've been on here for 1 hour and 14 minutes. But yeah, oh Lord, I wanted to talk about Bell Collective with Marcel and Glenn was on it with Carlos. I wanted to talk about that, but I've been on here too long, y'all. I'm sorry we didn't get to talk about that. But drop it in the chat and tell me what you guys want to talk about tomorrow, because I'm going to come on here tomorrow. And I hope I did okay. This is my second time being on live. And I like it. Like I said, I'm going to come back and be on here tomorrow as well. So tell me what y'all want to talk about tomorrow. And I'm going to come on here about 7:30 because I want everybody to be able to unwind and things like that. And then also y'all can have a drink. And then I'm going to drop the link so you guys can come up here so we can have like a little panel going. What y'all think about that? Do anybody want to do that tomorrow? Where we drop the link and we could come up here and talk. Y'all want to do that tomorrow? Drop it in the chat if you guys want to do that tomorrow. We can do that. And then we can also have a little, you know, like I said, I'm gonna have me some cut water tomorrow. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. Again, I appreciate you guys so much for coming over to my live today. I very much appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow at 7:30. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye-bye.